Good afternoon, guys. It is 12:30. Woke up a little late today and got to the grocery stores. So weird, actually. Jewel was like not busy at all. Aldi was very busy. But oh my goodness, guys, we spent, I didn't really get a lot at Jewel, but I spent such little out of pocket. I actually saved a lot too. So like if I'm like, oh, I only bought 4 things and only spent a little bit of money, and you realize that what you ended up spending wasn't as much as what it actually ended up sort of costing, you know. But when you still buy a good amount of stuff and didn't spend that much, that's when you're like, wow, this is actually kind of good. So and your savings really reflects that. So I spent under 20 bucks. I actually got actual meat, some produce stuff, a couple snack things. I'll share that with you guys. And like compared to what I spent at Aldi, actually was way less at Jewel. So good couponing deals. I actually had a couple freebie sort of things in there too. So I'll share everything with you guys. So here is what I ended up getting at Jewel, from the pizza pretty much over here to these produce items. It would have been at $58.08. I ended up paying $17.59 plus tax, which I think was like 50 something cents, and saved $40.49. So I was basically under 20 bucks, like around 18 something, like I said, I think with tax. So again, guys, there were some pretty good deals. So start off with these Pepsi products. They've got a buy one get one free. That's sort of like the promo running for this week, buy one get one free sales going on. So I did 2 of those. One was on the Signature Select peanut butter. It's $2 and I think like 49 cents or something like that. So when you buy 2, you pay that for 2, which is like $1.25 each. Normally around $1 for peanut butter is a pretty good price for the smaller ones. And for like the big, you know, I think it's like the 32-ounce jar or whatever, normally those are around $2.50 to $3. So that's why these end up equaling about that much. So I thought that was an okay deal. So I went ahead and picked that up. And I noticed too, last week I went through the cabinet and we got some last week at Jewel, I think, but because I went through the cabinet and was putting that away, noticed we didn't have that much. Since back to school starting and everything like that, this stuff is going to be on sale. And like I said, you know, we'll do peanut butter, and my dad does when he does peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, he can use like a quarter of the peanut butter jar. Honestly, loves peanut butter. So I thought that was, like I said, pretty good price. Then these, which were actually freebies, were on the Pepsi and the Dole lemonade. So they're $2.39, but they're buy one get one free. However, there was also a coupon for like, you know, in the Just For You, which was if you bought a Pepsi product, you got the Dole lemonade for free. So it actually came off where I got both of them for free. So that was awesome. So like I said, the coupon applied, but then also the sale price applied as well. So those were freebies. And then a couple of the snack things. So the toaster pastries, these are on sale for, I think, like a $2.50, and there was a 75-cent off coupon, so it was $1.75. Again, we normally wind up paying about $2.50 for the or sometimes less, like $2 for the actual name brand Pop-Tarts, which my dad and brother don't really love. They'd rather have the actual Kellogg's brand, but my mom doesn't mind eating these. And again, I didn't think it was that bad of a sale for $1.75, so I went ahead and picked one of those up. And then the large family pack size of the Signature Select granola bars, again, sort of back to school stuff, was on sale for $3.49. And then there was a $1.25 off coupon, so I paid $2.24 for, again, like the 24 count bars, which is like 2 boxes basically, which is about $1 per box, you know, a little bit more than that. So again, I didn't think that that was that bad of a price as well. Then we also ended up picking up the family-sized Oreos. This was part of the advertised Just For You sales going on. That was $1.99 with a Just For You coupon, along with the Signature Select pizza. That was also $1.99 with a Just For You coupon that's advertised. And then also too, the pork tenderloin, which is, for that, I ended up paying, let's see, it is almost 2 pounds, a little bit underneath that, and it was $1.99 per pound with the Just For You coupon, so I paid $3.66 for that, which again, I don't think that's that bad for almost 2 pounds of the pork tenderloin. So I got that, and then also too, a couple of the personalized Just For You offers. I had for Gatorade was 49 cents for 1 bottle, so I picked up one of those. The like 4-quarter cheese or butter, that was 99 cents with a personalized Just For You offer. And then, oh, also the advertised just for you, the corn was 5 cents each. It's a limit of 5, so we picked up 5 of those for a quarter. The cucumber was 50 cents, so I picked up 1 of those. And then the 2-pound bag of baby carrots was a $1.99, and there was a 75-cent off coupon, so that was $1.24. That's like, you know, less than 75 cents per single bag, which is a good, really good price. And then also too, they had a freebie, which was the same as last week, for these hand sanitizing wipes. So I picked up a package of these and got these for free. Menards also had like a big pack of like sanitizing wipes too that was also free after rebate, so I went ahead and picked that up. We also got a thing of, I needed bathroom cleaner for like the shower and dog food, so that's what we ended up getting at Menards. But those were all my items at Jewel. Like I said, it wasn't a huge haul, but everything worked out to be really good prices. And again, like, I love it when I can throw in some meat in there too and get meat at a pretty good price also. So again, picked up all of that stuff. And then over at Aldi, these items, which was almost $5 more than what I got at Jewel. I felt like I got a lot more at Jewel. We ended up paying $23.92 after tax at Aldi. So we picked up the split top wheat bread was $1.09. Avocados, I picked up 4 of those for 98 cents each, which was $3.56. We also got some cinnamon rolls. My mom asked for those for $1.39. I got 2 things of organic black beans for 96 cents. And then the hash browns, which were $3.99, I picked up those for my breakfast. And then the tortillas, those are $1.76. And then the produce picks were the oranges. Those are a 3-pound bag for $2.49. And then also to the grapes, which were 85 cents per pound. We got a little under 2.5 pounds, which was $1.96. And then we also ended up picking up, my mom needed peas for making tuna noodle like casserole. That was 49 cents. The tuna, which are 2 cans underneath there, for 65 cents each. Bananas, we ended up getting about 5 pounds, I think, in total. One was $1.38, the other was $1.39. They're 55 cents a pound, and both bundle was about 2.5 pounds. And then we also ended up picking up some hamburger buns, just in case we wind up doing either sloppy joes or barbecue chicken sandwiches. We're gonna grill tonight, but we're gonna do pork chops, but I might need some for my like veggie burgers. So those were 79 cents. So that was everything we ended up getting at Aldi. So again, that was, like I said, all the deals. Like I was telling you guys too yesterday, like Jewel didn't have that much stuff that was really going on, or sales or anything like that. But again, a couple of like sort of back to school things that are going on. Jack actually starts school tomorrow. I thought it was next week, but he actually starts a week before Matthew. I knew somebody started like earlier than the other person, but and I knew Matthew started next week. So yeah, but Jack actually starts tomorrow. So yeah, like I said, there's some back to school stuff that we sort of, you know, snack stuff and breakfast things, you know, that kind of stuff, and like Jack bringing his lunch and all that kind of stuff, which he's gonna have to figure that out for tomorrow and bring his lunch with. So anyways, yeah guys, I thought I'd just share with you guys that some, again, good deals at Jewel, some cheap little deals and things like that too. But got a little produce, a little meat, and then again a couple other little snack things, and then like butter and stuff like that. I like it when I can get that kind of stuff that's like sort of staple things too. So, and peanut butter. But anyways, I'm gonna get this stuff put away. It's actually not that hot out today, but I don't know, I was wearing a long sleeve shirt because I'm always cold in the grocery stores. It's always like negative 20 degrees in the grocery stores with the air conditioning on, and so I always have to wear like a long sleeve something so I'm not freezing cold and I can actually focus on what I'm shopping for, because sometimes I just get so cold that I can't even pay attention to like what's going on at the store. I wind up getting the wrong stuff or something. So yeah, anyways, I was warm, but it actually is pretty, it's not super hot out today. Anyways, yeah, I thought I'd just share with you guys my hauls from those stores today. Jewel, like I said, I'm happy with 18 bucks at the grocery store. So guys, I am gonna take a shower and get to bed. I didn't realize how late it was. I was trying to finish up something. And yeah, it's sort of late, but I didn't wind up getting to a whole ton today, other than, again, we went to the grocery stores, and then I did help Jack though get like all his stuff sort of together for like school and everything, because like honestly it's the first day he has a half day, and it's weird because he's going to be a junior, but like the freshmen, when they go, they have a full day on the first day because they do like a huge orientation thing, and like you know, like we had a speaker come and like all this kind of stuff. And so it was, you know, like I said, a really long like full day. And then you go and like walk your classes in the second half of the day once all of the like upperclassmen, basically, you know, the sophomores, juniors, and seniors all end up leaving because they have a half day. So like there's nobody else in the school, sort of. So it is kind of cool that, like, again, you don't feel overwhelmed as being a freshman, like walking through the school and trying to find your classes, whereas like, you know, 3/4 of the school is pretty much left. It's just all the freshmen all lost trying to find their classes all at the same time. So like I was saying, but the sophomores, juniors, and seniors, they only have a half day. And so because Jack was in what's it called, e-learning last year, he did not wind up, you know, going to that for the half day. And so this will be his first year now, his junior year. But he was still like, you know, and it's been like a whole year, you know, over a whole year since like he was even a freshman. And so, you know, it's been 2 years basically. And he was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to bring. And I was like, you literally don't bring anything. I was like, what you want to probably bring is your, like, I remember showing up on the first day, I think, with like maybe just a folder and like a pencil. Like, I think that's all I brought. I don't even think I brought an actual backpack. But so I told Jack, I was like, well, like we got him, I think I showed you guys the planner from Menards, like just a little like student planner thing, because I don't know if they'll get one. Sometimes they give them to them. They only like ever definitely give them to freshmen. Sometimes though, randomly, like certain teachers will request that they have them for that class, and so then the school will give it to like certain students if they have certain teachers and stuff like that, and I don't know. But like most of the time, like you just sort of get your own planner by yourself. So I don't know if Jack will need it or not, but regardless, I ended up getting it for him. And so I was like, you maybe just bring that. That way if teachers have like a syllabus or like a list of like supplies that you need for that class, like some teachers are specific and they're like, you have to have a notebook for this class. You have to have a graph paper, you know, your graphing notebook, or you have to have, you know, like a binder for this class. Or some teachers are just like, whatever you want to put your stuff in, you know, that kind of thing. So like I said, some teachers are super specific and other times they're not. So it just sort of depends. And so I was like, why don't you just bring that? I gave him a handful of things just to like bring to leave in his locker. Like, I love, guys, honestly, I am a huge like nerd when it comes to stationery stuff. I love stationery things. Like, it is back to school time is my favorite shopping time of the year. Like I said, I don't know why, but I love those little stinking staplers that you can use for like, you know, just like in your backpack and stuff like that. So I gave him one of those, and I actually think I gave it to him last year and he didn't use it because he was at home. So like if he needed to staple something, which I don't think he ever literally ever needed to because he did everything almost online. So, but we have like a stapler here, so he never had to use it. So anyways, I ended up giving him like one of those and, like a pack of like, you know, loose leaf paper, just in case, again, too, the teachers are like, oh, take a note on this today or something like that. Or again, they have like the list and they want them to take notes on it or whatever, which is weird too, because honestly, they do like almost everything digitally. They probably just send them an email now. Like, you know, because they have their Chromebooks too. So like I was saying, I don't really even know if they would need that, but I gave that to him and I was like, this stuff you can just leave in your locker, like a ruler, glue sticks, regular glue. Like, that's not stuff that he needs to carry around with him. But if it is like, you know, he needs it for a class or something like that, like a pack of, you know, what's it called, crayons. Again, like sometimes you will need it like in high school and randomly, and then other times you won't. Like, and I think he's taking maybe digital art or digital media or something like that this year. But like last year, or not last year, maybe it was last year, 2 years ago, his freshman year for sure, I know both semesters he had different art classes, like drawing, I think, and then drawing 2 or something. And so, and then I thought he did something else like last year too, something like art related, but then this year I think he's doing like digital media. So I don't know if he'll need like like I said, like, you know, regular actual crayons, color pencils, that kind of thing. But again, it just totally depends. And then sometimes too, like when I took art, it was specific, like we had to have like, you know, certain number pencils and, you know, like a certain erasers and stuff like that. So they actually provided it. I think it was like we had to pay something for it, but we could buy it specifically from like the library unless we wanted to go out to like a specialty art store and try and find this stuff. But they sold just like the packs of the stuff that we needed at the library. So that's what I ended up getting because I had art class my freshman year. So yeah, anyways though. But I helped Jack sort of get all that stuff together because we have 2 big boxes full of just like school supply stuff in the attic. Like folders, notebooks, loose leaf paper, like all that kind of stuff, pens, pencils, like I said, totally random stuff. So, and then I went through and gave him like a, you know, like a box sort of, you know, one of those little like pencil boxes for him to put all of his like highlighters, pens, pencils, erasers, you know, I think there's some permanent markers, that kind of stuff, all in his little, you know, thing so that he can bring that with him. So yeah, and then I told him, I was like, well, since, you know, you want to find your locker on the first day, and when you do, you can just drop that stuff off, you know, the other things like the little, what's it called, stapler that he's not going to need like for every class, so he doesn't need to bring it with him. But again, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, but like last year, they didn't have lockers. They weren't allowed to. I don't know if it was like to, you know, like, I really don't know why they didn't give them lockers. They made them carry all their stuff with them for all the classes. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was, but they also didn't let them bring their lunch last year, which was also really weird to me. Like, I don't know why. Like, if the idea is like because they don't want kids to like wind up bringing something from home because it could have germs on it and all this kind of stuff, like, but they're bringing their backpacks that were at home, like, that to me also did not make any kind of sense at all. But like every kid was provided a meal at school regardless, and so like Jack would sometimes bring his lunch and sometimes he'd get lunch from school, but like he didn't even have that option at all. Like they weren't allowed to bring food to school, which, like I said, I found really weird. But anyways, I think that this year is finally, like I said, things are finally getting back to normal. But they're gonna have lockers this year and they'll be able to bring their lunches. I would just sort of shove all of the leftovers that we had, I'd give them to Jack. I'd be like, Jack, you know that leftover pork chop that we had for dinner last night? Why don't you have it for lunch tomorrow at school? And I couldn't do that last year, which he was only in school, I think, for like 2 months or something like that by the time like school finally started back up. So there wasn't that much time, but like still I couldn't even like try and give him like leftovers, because like when he was here he'd eat the leftovers, and so like for lunch or whatever, and he just warm it up. But he couldn't really do that at school. But I'd still be like, hey, you want some cold pasta? You can take that to school. Anyways though, guys, I'm going to take a shower and get to bed. Like I said, I stayed up a little too late tonight, but we ended up grilling for dinner tonight. I used up that corn. I had a black bean chipotle burger and used up some of my avocados, and then we did pork chops. So that was what we ended up doing for dinner tonight. And we also had that Pepsi that we got from Jewel too. So anyways though, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.